Hey everybody, this is Adam, Adam Sleeving. Good to be with everybody tonight. This is my 4-week update from the SIPS procedure, which is a newer bariatric procedure similar to the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, kind of a hybrid between that and a version of the duodenal switch. My surgery date was May the 21st with Dr. John Bruce. I was operated on at the Wake Med Cary Hospital in Cary, North Carolina, and my journey started earlier this year in 2015, January. I had a starting weight of 340 pounds. My surgery weight was 325 pounds, and today I weighed in at 286 pounds. So I've had a tremendous weight loss since the SIPS procedure. Since surgery, I lost a considerable amount pre-op with the liquid diet and just with the physician supervised weight loss in the first couple of months. But since surgery, I'm averaging about 9 to 10 pounds per week in weight loss. This past week I lost 7 pounds, which is just phenomenal. I couldn't be happier with the results. I can tell you that it has been an uphill battle over the past 4 weeks, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So I'm kind of getting into some of that here in just a minute. I have had a lot of new subscribers to this channel, so thank you guys for subscribing and watching. I love having the interaction between other bariatric patients using this channel, so it's great. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So I've given my numbers. Just a quick update. Today was my return to work. So I work in a bank, in an office as a personal banker. So I don't have a very physically demanding job. So fortunately, I'm back to work 4 weeks out. I will say that it was a little bit tough to go back in after being off, but I think it's going to be good for my routine and really understanding what the or not understanding, but getting back into that pace of life. You know, taking the kids and dropping them off and having a purpose throughout the day, and not just sitting around and really thinking about the struggle that I'm going through with the weight loss surgery. I did start some more supplements with the SIPS procedure. I do have to take a lot of supplementation because it is a malabsorptive procedure similar to the Roux-en-Y or duodenal switch. So I'll be taking this for the rest of my life. For those of you that do take supplementation, especially like calcium, I got some of the Bariatric Advantage chews, the caramel chews. They taste great, but they're really upsetting my stomach. So I don't know if that's just a freak thing or if that's happened to anybody else. So I'd love to hear feedback on those. What am I eating? I am eating fish. I love fish. So the salmon, the tuna. My wife made some awesome tuna fish salad this past week. Put a little bit of pickle juice in it, some mayonnaise, some seasonings. It was great. Went down really well. No hang-ups there, and it filled me up too. I was really satisfied after eating it, unlike some of the soups and the shakes and those types of things. Still on the cottage cheese. You know, stuff's great. It is just too hot. I live in North Carolina, and it is the hottest summer I can remember, and it's just been too hot to drink soup. I just can't do it. If it's 100 degrees outside, it is just ungodly to drink soup. I would much rather have a shake, an icy shake. So I have tried chicken. A little bit of my wife is awesome when it comes to cooking chicken. She always cooks it really kind of slow, and it doesn't dry out. So she cooks some great chicken stuff and some high protein penne pasta. I only ate one piece of the pasta. I just really didn't. I don't think it was going to settle well with me. So, but I tried it just to see what it did, and it was high protein. It was the Bariva, or I don't know what kind of brand it was, but it was some kind of special high protein. I didn't feel bad about it. Some people have asked what my favorite protein shake is. My go-to for just ease is the Premier Protein Chocolate. But I will tell you, we have in our area where I live, we have a lot of Herbalife nutrition clubs. So what it is it's they blend shakes, and they have tons of flavors. I mean, some of these nutrition clubs have 30 plus flavors or combinations of flavors that you can try. They do a shot of like this aloe water, which I think is probably good for healing of the stomach. Aloe pretty much is awesome. So it's a little shot of that. It comes with a tea, an Herbalife tea. I get one that has lower caffeine in it, so that it's I'm not losing hydration when drinking that. Really good, tasty, no sugar. And then your shake of your choice. It's like $7. It's got 30 plus grams of protein in it, and it's like ice cream. It is awesome. Today I had a mint Oreo shake. So it had some cookies and cream and some mint, and it was awesome. I ate it for lunch. Very satisfied after that. So if you have any questions about, if you don't have any Herbalife nutrition clubs or anything, you reach out to me. I can direct you on what to do with that. Okay, so I mentioned that I had some problems with orthostatic hypotension. I've completely been, I think the word is emasculated. I am now wearing these. These go up to my groin area, and they're the tightest. I can barely, my wife has to put them on. There's no other way. I can't put them on myself. It is impossible to put those things on, but they're supposed to help with the lightheadedness when I get up. I wore them all day today. Like I said, it's hot where I am. This has been a hot edition. I wear a like dress pants and a collar shirt with a tie every day, so it has just been brutal with those underneath wool slacks. So but it is what it is. Hopefully it's gonna help with the lightheadedness. So here's my struggle. Watched a couple of videos about buyer's remorse, or really just the emotional side of the bariatric surgery. It's real. I've never been forced to deal with my food addiction. I've always voluntarily dealt with it, with dieting or limiting calories or restricting on my own. I've never had the option of just not physically being able to eat what I want. And I could cheat or fall off the wagon. Now it's real. I can't do it. Anybody who's done this understands that struggle. I think in the past I knew that I ate, to my, I used eating or food as a coping mechanism, but I've never really had to really face that demon head on. And the past couple of weeks have been really tough. I went to a support group tonight and really was able to kind of talk through some of those emotions, and I highly recommend that. If you have a support group in your area, it doesn't have to be a bariatric support group. It can be other types of support groups. I really understand transfer addiction now, more so than I ever have. There's a lot of people in the community that they stop eating, stop overeating, and they find themselves drinking a lot, or I'm sure there's people that do other things. I don't feel tempted to do that. Like, I'm not ready to go binge drink or anything like that. It's just that I can understand better with less judgment what it really would look like for someone to develop a transfer addiction or a replacement for coping. Yeah, that's been a tough thing to deal with. And I've had people that that have gone through this process, and they said, it'll get better. But it has really caused me to be just a grump. So I am now Mr. Grumpy Pants in my house. And for that, I am, I feel bad about it. I feel bad that I've been, grumpy, and I think going back to work really is going to help me with kind of leveling off those, some of that anger, and maybe redirecting it in another direction away from the weight loss surgery. I don't have any solutions for it. I'm still learning and trying to figure it out my own. I will tell you that I'm craving the heck out of some chicken wings. Somebody I just commented on recently, I think his name's Paul, I can never remember his handle, VSG4XY or something like that, was talking about bar food, and that just completely triggered the idea of eating chicken wings. So how I would love some teriyaki or buffalo wings or something like that, but it'll come. I promise I'll be able to eat it eventually. So reach out to me if you have any questions. I've enjoyed the dialogue that I've had thus far with some of you folks out there, and around the same time frame of surgery. I think it's important for us to support each other. I'm going to do a quick body shot just for record, and I'll be gone. So, alright, so this is me. A smaller size shirt. A little snug. Oh well. I still have no butt. It's gone, and it'll probably never come back, or it's never been there, so it won't be there. But there you go. Still a whole lot of fat through here. But it'll all eventually trim away and be horrible looking excess skin, and I'll have that to deal with later. So anyway, take care. Everybody stay hydrated. Keep sipping on your water and your Crystal Light and your whatever your juice is that you want to drink. But anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.